Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil. If you have the ears of a fox, let me know the movie, you will notice that I now have a microphone. The audio quality is improved. This wouldn't be possible without how amazing this channel is, how amazing you guys are as a community. When I first started creating content, guys, I was on my iPhone 8 screen recording, which was a task in and of itself to make sure that I had enough storage space to store these videos. And then you'd hear me, literally, you guys can hear this, right? I'd be tapping away at my phone. You guys could hear it as I was trying to scroll through the game. We have come a long way from hearing that to just some mouse clicks here and there. Hopefully you guys have continued to enjoy the videos. I've loved making content for you guys. It's been amazing, and I cannot wait to see what the rest of this year brings. Hopefully it brings with it a Relic 8 Wampa. If we hit 5,000 subscribers, a special live stream, we will commemorate it and Relic 8 our Wampa live on stream for you guys. So make sure everybody gets this channel 5,000 subscribers. Send it to all your guildmates. We're going to rant about Reva today. I've been putting this off for a little bit. I've wanted Capital Games to come out and say they made a mistake, and they haven't yet. So guess what? Fat Phil rant time, guys. Strap yourselves in. It's going to be fun. All right. Reva is autoing every single Galactic Legend in this game. She's autoing them, not just beating them. There's a constant... If you're manually beating teams, you're using the right strategy. That's different than just sitting there pressing auto and laughing as she's destroying the greatest teams in the game. I mean, she's wrecking Jedi Master Kenobi, wrecking Lord Vader, wrecking Jabba. Like, what is going on? And this is the problem I have with it. I understand that I actually want her to be good. Like, if that's the way she worked in GAC, fine, right? Like, I could maybe live with that. It still would hurt. Maybe auto would be a bit much, but I could live with her beating things in GAC. But let's go back to her kit reveal. And it says her power rivals several Galactic Legends inside of Grand Arena, right? Do you guys see that? Yeah, you guys see it up there. And then it also says that her Omicrons are focused on territory wars, while Grand Inquisitor's lead is focused for territory wars. Well, right now, who gives a crap about Grand Inquisitor when Reva is soloing, excuse me, I love to use the term solo, autoing Galactic Legends. It's insane. Like, did we not test this? Which obviously they didn't, which is like a whole nother issue entirely. But like, what else is, like, what? And the only communication we have, this is the only communication, this little thing right here. Oh, we're investigating a bug with Reva stacking too many purge effects on enemies. Are you serious? This is the only thing you have told us in a week. You haven't said one thing, that the interaction isn't working as intended, which means that either, and both of these scare me. Either one, you're happy with it, or two, you have no idea how to fix it, and that's even scarier. So, I mean, and guys, again, I'm not sitting here salty because I don't have Reva. I completely understand where my account is, where my guild is. This is not that at all. This is because back in 2021, they did so many different nerfs to protect Galactic Legends. They completely changed kits. They completely changed even like defense, right? They completely changed defense because defense is one of those things that adding it to Galactic Legends makes them ridiculous. But we'll go down here to the easy ones that you can see, right? So General Skywalker, where even like General Grievous, right? You could lose 10% of your max health. Well, now, not with Galactic Legends. General Skywalker, increase cooldowns, reduce current max health by 20%. Not if you're a Galactic Legend. Grand Admiral Thrawn, Fracture, not if you're a Galactic Legend. Moff Gideon, demoralized. No, come on, thing. Moff Gideon, demoralized, not if you're a Galactic Legend. Like, just, you guys get the concept, right? It was insane. And then they did this, which I was fine with. Again, I'm fine with these things that they did. They updated Rey's kit to say, yes, Sudden Whirlwind's going to deal more damage, right? We're good with that. They updated Sith Eternal's kit to basically stop the Imperial Trooper counters, right? Where they added some turn meter in there because they wanted him to be better, right? Again, perfectly okay with that. I think that's really, really good. I loved that. They even changed Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's interaction with the 501st. They finally fixed it, guys. And this is great, right? These were all like good things. Like, I don't want you guys to think that. This was all good stuff. So we go back into the game, and what they did was they were basically just protecting themselves and saying, we want these characters to be the greatest in the game. We're okay if something like these guys here, your General Skywalker, Jedi Knight Luke, we're okay if they can counter a Galactic Legend or two in the right situation with a Datacron or some Omicron investment. We're fine with that. We don't mind it. But now you have this character in the game who, comparative to the investment of any of these Galactic Legends, is, I'd say the only one she could be comparable to are Rey and Kylo. And even then, they at least need fleets to get them. So, like, still not nearly as much investment as any other Galactic Legend in the game. And she's autoing. This team is autoing. And I don't care about the, like, Datacron's Omicron. Without Omicron, she's autoing Galactic Legends. And that is absurd to me. And it's scary, one, that as a community, we're kind of, like, accepting this, right? That you almost, like, we're like, oh, they're going to nerf her. But, like, no one's, like, outraged. Like, I'm, like, and maybe we're just so sick and tired of it, but I'm outraged that they haven't come out and said more other than that Purge is stacking too much. Tell us there's something wrong. We know there's something wrong. And if you aren't going to fix this, it's even scarier, because then what's the next thing that's going to be just as broken as her? Because Galactic Legends, the pros and cons of Galactic Legends, this is the other thing. And I want to give them credit for Galactic Legends, because they've done a lot of really good things with Galactic Legends. They've made them something that players can work towards, right? They're a goalpost that, yes, you can work towards this, and then they're going to hold their value relatively well. Like, Sith Eternal, not as good as he was, but he still beats everything else, right? Like, it's not like you can't use Sith Eternal. And I think what my argument here is that, like, these characters have not really lost their value comparative to something like this, right? Like, compared to things in here, these guys haven't lost value. They're still, that good. But Reva has come in and completely changed the value of all these characters to say that the most important thing in the game now is Grand Inquisitor, because he gets you Reva, which means that you can auto every single one of these GLs outside of Grand Arena without any Omicron investment. Again, I'm not saying that I love Galactic Legends, because I think there's a lot of things with the Galactic Legends that I don't like. But I think I will say they offer more good than bad to the game, because I think they give the game stability and say these characters are always going to be good, and it gives you a clear goal to work towards. And if Reva's supposed to be that, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with it, except that she is, and I'm not even saying this like right now she's, tip of the spear, but you think that she's intended for those guilds around probably 350, 400 million, right? That's like that's the goal of like when most guilds would start to really be able to unlock Reva, just based on when characters will get Inquisitors. But all of a sudden, guilds are gonna, if she stays the same, guilds are gonna rush to get her. Like, people are just gonna rush. They're gonna blow through Rise of the Empire. Everybody's gonna have their Inquisitors leveled up. That's all we're gonna work on. Get Reva, and then worry about everything else later. That's the truth. And that's scary. Like, they need to do something, because if they don't, this game's landscape is going to change so much, and it's not going to be for the good. I think it will be for the bad. I think that's enough. I don't know. I could rant more about Galactic Legends if you guys want. But I really think that they need to do something, because people, and I'm not even saying this like from the perspective of somebody who, I'll get Reva, right? Like, I'm not, like, it's going to be, whatever. I'm saying this for the people who, those people who were saying, hey, don't worry about Inquisitors yet because your guild isn't really ready for that. Where now it's going to be, you're going to have to go get Reva if you want to even be able to compete inside of any game mode ever. So hopefully they fix her. And if they do, I will give them credit for it, and I hope that the fix is good, right? Like, I give them as much credit as I feel that I critique them. I actually think I give them more credit than I critique them. But this deserves something, because these characters, right, these are supposed to be the pinnacle. These are supposed to be the best things in the game. That, Jabba being the newest one is supposed to be the best current thing in the game. And Reva is able to completely auto him with her Inquisitors. No, that's not okay. And they need to do something to fix it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. As always, smash that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. We get to 5,000 subscribers. Wampa hits Relegate, guys. It's that simple. I love all of you. May the Force be with you. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.